Donald Trump on UFOs. Let's see what he has to say about that.
A lot of people are very interested in footage of UFOs. The Pentagon has released a few videos, and there's been anecdotal reports from fighter pilots. So a lot of people want to know, will you help push the Pentagon to release more footage, which a lot of people claim is available?
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll do that. I would do that. I'd love to do that. I have to do that. But they also are pushing me on Kennedy. Mm-hmm. And I did release a lot, but I had people come to me and beg me not to do it. But I'll be doing that very early on. But I would do that.
What's your take on UFOs? Are they real? Are they phooey to you? Do you think it's all scripted, acted, whatever the case is? Do you think there's any reality in the things that we see in our movies, in the depiction, especially in Hollywood, of course, our television shows? Do you think American culture is accurately depicting everything when it comes to UFOs, aliens, extraterrestrials, this, that, and the other? What do you make of that with Trump saying, yeah, I'm going to speak on that, or I'm going to bring that to the forefront? Of course, I do know, we've definitely seen some things that, I was always seeing these things on social media where we're so numb. There's been so many things happening in the world where I think when they did release a statement, whether was it last year sometime, where they did release a statement that, I think UFO, the government, some entity announced that, there are UFOs. Like, we are acknowledging that there are UFOs, or the case. People didn't even bat an eye. People didn't even care. People didn't really care. Like, there was, there's a lot of speculation on certain things as well, too. Like, oh, we saw this. There's been a sighting in here, this, that, and the other. Remember those, like, silver monoliths that were showing up randomly in certain places of the world? We don't even know. Everything can be so. Everything is, like, I honestly, bro, I've been thinking as of late, man, what if we're all on the Truman Show? Y'all seen the Truman Show with Jim Carrey? What if we're all on a Truman Show, bro? Where it's just like all of this shit is we're inside of just like a stadium, like a movie set, and it's like we're just the subjects, but there's like a higher entity. Maybe there's actual humans, or there's a higher entity that are just setting things on the scene for us to react to, like little ants in an ant farm. Sometimes I think that's what's going on, bro. Sometimes, honest to God, sometimes I think that us humans, we're just the mere entertainment for like another entity. Like, I think, like, something is watching us sometimes. This is like something is watching us at a distance. Like, let's just observe them. How we watch, how we watch shows every Sunday night on HBO, whatever the case, whatever shows you watch on Netflix, we watch a show. Like, we tune in to watch shows. What if, like, there's a higher entity, like something, whether God, aliens, another species, another something that watches us for entertainment as well, too. And they can, like, interact with us. They can, like, do things, or they could work through us. Like, they could work through humans, mess with our minds, mess with our, politics, mess with these world leaders, and just to make it entertaining for them. Sounds crazy, but I don't put nothing past nothing. Like, interesting to me, man. It makes me think, like, all right, well, where are we going with this? Are we serious about these UFOs? Are they, how they're depicted on movies and television? Is it man-made? Is it some real things happening? Extraterrestrials, other species? I think there's a lot of things out here that we don't have the answers to, man. But I definitely don't believe that we're the only ones here. That I can tell you for sure. I don't think we're the only ones here. Humans, if seems like a stretch to say that we humans are the top elite species on this planet, in this universe. I don't think so. I do think that there is something out there that is smarter than us, faster than us, light years ahead of us in terms of technology. I think there's something. I don't think we are at the top of the totem pole, is what I'm saying. I think there's entities that we can't even comprehend. I don't think there's entities out there that we're not smart. We don't have the senses to comprehend them. I think there's entities that look at us like, damn, you guys are still struggling with that. Like, y'all don't know how to teleport. Like, I feel like there's entities out there. There's a species out there of something, whether it be here on Earth or another planet, whatever the case is, like somewhere in the universe. I feel like there's a stronger, better entity that looks at us like as ancient. Like, look at these cave monkeys. They still walk on their feet. They don't know how to fly. They don't know how to teleport. Can you imagine? Just like how you see the movies or the television shows. Like, can you imagine if there's like another species that's light years smarter than us? And they look at us and like in confusion, like, wait, what? What's that noise that comes out of their mouth? They're speaking. They don't speak telepathically. What if they look at us as like some old, like, wait, what? They don't speak telepathically. They can't speak with their minds. They don't know how to teleport yet. What are those metal things that they get in to transport themselves? Cars? They drive cars. They don't know how to fly. They don't know how to teleport yet. What are they doing? Honestly, bro, I think there's an entity. I just believe that we're not the biggest, smartest species, right? You know, we know the animals. We know the animals are below us, right? And even some of these animals are showing capabilities that are pretty impressive, right? Not human-like, human-like abilities. Some of these animals, you know, some of their senses, some of their intuition, some of their instincts are like human-like. And a lot of these animals, the monkeys, the cats, you know, some of these dogs, like there's a lot of animals that have intelligence, you know, an impressive level of intelligence. And then there's us, the humans, right? I think there's something else. I think there's something else above us, like that's smarter than us, like that looks at us like how we look at the animals. Like how we look at the animals and pets is like, I think there's an entity that looks at us like that. Like, oh, cute little human. That's all you could do? That's it? So it's just a topic between Lex Fridman and Donald Trump in terms of him asking him, yo, what's your take on UFOs? And, you know, is that something that you're planning on doing, bringing more to the forefront or giving more energy during your presidential candidacy? Because it just makes you think like, well, what other tricks do you guys have up your sleeve? Nonetheless, let's keep going.